Hello and welcome to Northview Academy for tonight's matchup between the Pigeon Forge Tigers and your Northview Academy Cougars. Today I'm going to be joined with Silas McCroskey. How you doing, Silas?
Good, how are you?
Good. You ready for this district matchup right here?
Yeah, I'm ready for the first game.
First round district play, we got Northview Academy facing up against Pigeon Forge.
This is for the season. They lose and they're out.
If you lose, you're out from now on. And it's going to be a tough matchup tonight with these Pigeon Forge Tigers.
Each team's going to be playing harder knowing that if they lose, their season's over with.
Oh, yeah. These Pigeon Forge Tigers are sneaky good at times. They got really good athletes, and they're long.
They're all athletic.
They really are. Northview Academy is going to try to get rolling here.
Yeah,
quick.
we got to hit our open shots and get some open shots. The last game we definitely didn't do that.
Oh, we didn't do that at all. Northview Academy traveled to East Hamilton Saturday, and that wasn't any good to say the least.
Yeah,
so,
I heard that wasn't too good of a game.
Yeah, so we're on a little skid, and hopefully we can get ourselves out of it early in this game, or they're going to run away with it.
Yeah, I know a couple of the players were ready for the tournament. I talked to Bryce and a couple others. I know these two teams have a big rival.
It's win or go home.
Pigeon Forge and Northview's always been a big rival in football and every sport we play in.
It's just right down the road, and the coaches for this men's game, they're pretty close friends too. So we're going to see how that shapes out tonight.
Yeah.
As the teams go to their benches, and we're going to get the national anthem going. Hope for a good game tonight out of Connor Wyatt, Preston Hickey, all the starters.
I'm expecting Northview's offense to be getting going after a couple practices. Hopefully they can get their offense going again. They've
had a couple days to get some momentum going.
We've got to strike early.
We just got to knock down. We got to hit shots, hit open shots.
We got to get to the free throw line. We've had trouble getting there.
Which should be not too hard against this Pigeon Forge boys team.
Welcome to Northview Academy for tonight's District 3AA quarterfinal matchup between Forge Tigers and your Northview Academy Cougars. At this time, we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Before we do starting lineups, we would like to recognize the 2020-2021 District 3AA Boys All-District teams for Pigeon Forge.
Tonight we want to recognize the 2020-21 District 3AA Boys All-District team for Northview Academy. First team, you have Connor Wyatt and Preston Hickey. And honorable mention, you have Caden Swan and Bryce Tippett. For the Pigeon Forge Tigers, you have Keegan Rayfield on the second team. And that's it. And the starting lineups for the Pigeon Forge Tigers, number 1, Bryson King. Number 3, Tanner Robinson. Number 4, Keegan Rayfield. Number 12, Caleb Hughes. And number 15, Corey Bohannon.
And now the starting lineups for your
For your Cougars starting lineup, number 5, Preston Hickey. Number 11, Connor White. Number 14, Kobe Tinahero. Number 32, Bryce Tippett. And number 33, Caden Swan.
It's going to be a good matchup tonight.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a well-played game by both teams.
I know the last time we faced off, I think it was a difference between like 4 points.
I think it was too. And I also want to mention that on the All In for Alley Night, we raised over $12,000 for that family. This community did, and I want to say thank you to everybody in the Kodak community and surrounding communities.
That's crazy what our community can do.
That's right. That's crazy, and that's good for Allie. She's recovering very well, and there's only up from here.
Yep.
We're going to get this game tipped off here, and it's going to be Connor White and Tanner Robinson jumping.
Connor looks a little bit taller.
Just a little
Tanner.
bit. Definitely have a size advantage down low.
Yeah.
Start off this game with Connor White.
It looks like they're going with a little bit of a short lineup, but, I mean, Connor White's 6'5". It's hard to find somebody like that.
That's right, and Connor White controls the tip. Preston Hickey has it. Hickey to set up some offense for the Cougars. Preston Hickey over to Kobe Tinahero. Tinahero passes to Swan. Swan up at the top of the key, passes down to Wyatt. Wyatt gathers himself, and they're going to call a walk.
It's a good little move if he
Good
wouldn't
little
walk,
move.
but
he just got a little bit fast ahead of himself when he got the
Northview's
ball.
coming out with a press.
Press here. It's Bohannon over to
gonna get past
Rayfield.
it.
Down to Hughes. Hughes is going to go up and lay it off the backboard, and they're going to call a late foul on Caden Swan. That was a late whistle there.
Yeah, it was a late whistle.
I thought it was Caden Swan just went straight up with that, and they just wanted to give him the call. It's going to be Hughes going to the line to shoot 2 here for the Tigers. Hughes,
no good.
Hughes a little bit short on that first free throw. Hopefully he can do the same on the second one.
As we're without a band tonight, it's going to be a little bit more quieter in here.
It's going to be a little bit quiet.
Second
Hughes
no
rattles
good.
the second out. Robinson gets his own
puts
rebound.
It right back in.
Robinson just grabs that rebound. Nobody was there, blocks him out, and he just lays it up and in.
All the Cougars thought somebody else was going to grab it.
That's right, and Tippett has the ball for the Cougars. Pass it over to Swan. Swan down low to Hickey. Hickey lays it up and in.
Good little cut and screen right there.
Good little cut screen, good finish by Preston Hickey. And it's going to be Northview coming out with the press here. Bohannon over to Rayfield. Rayfield has the ball for the Tigers. Passes over to King. King over to Robinson, back to King. King on the wing is going to look for a screen from Hughes. He's not going to use it. Passes it cross court to Robinson. Robinson's going to collect and go up with his left hand. That's off. Caden Swan with the rebound. Swan gets a nice rebound there, and it's going to be Bryce Tippett to bring the ball up for Northview Academy. Tippett's going to drive and lay it up, and that's no good. Connor Wyatt tries to get the rebound. That's going to say that's off Pigeon Forge. I don't know about all that, Silas.
Yeah, I think that was off Pigeon Forge.
It looks like Hughes tried to come down with that ball.
Should have been Northview ball.
Should have been Northview ball, and it's going to be Bohannon try to break the press here. Over to Robinson in the corner.
They've
Robinson
done a good
over to
job
King.
breaking the press.
King over to Robinson. Robinson draws baseline. Connor Wyatt steps in front of him, and King, not King, Robinson just floats it up over him.
A good decision right there.
It's 4-2, 6:22 left in this first quarter. Northview Academy has the ball. Preston Hickey looking for something. Passes to Caden Swan. Caden Swan looks for the cut and shoots at the free throw line. It's no good. It's going to be Hughes. Comes down with that rebound. Rayfield to bring it up for the Tigers. Rayfield's going to Euro step and lay it up, and it's good. Caden Swan tried to draw the charge there, and they wouldn't give it to him. Here comes Bryce Tippett.
Still, but
looks like he was standing still. They just didn't give it to him. Tinahero has the ball on the wing for the Cougars. Passes
stolen by Hughes.
Stolen by Hughes. Hughes is going to lay it up and in. And it's going to be timeout Northview Academy. Pigeon Forge comes out early, running and gunning. It's 8-2. The Pigeon Forge Tigers.
8-2. I mean, we've got to do something better on offense than defense. We've got to rebound and
just didn't hit shots on the offensive end and just give them easy buckets on the defensive end.
Hughes had a nice play with the steal and just took it coast to coast.
Coast to coast. Connor Wyatt may have blocked that if he didn't fall down, but it is what it is. It's 8-2. Northview Academy needs to take a little bit of break, take a little breather, and talk it over. 5:43 left in here in this first quarter. We're going to see what Hart told them here. See if they can come out, score some points here.
The Cougars can't get frustrated.
And it's going to be Preston Hickey to bring the ball up here for Northview Academy. Pass it in the middle to Swan. Swan looks for a cutter. And he's going to fake. And they're going to call a foul on Pigeon Forge. On Bohannon. I didn't see that foul, but
I didn't either.
I'm just going to trust him on that one.
Tippett's going to throw it in.
Tippett throw it in for Northview Academy.
He's having a little trouble finding, and something went wrong with the.
Something was on the floor here, and they're going to give Northview Academy an extra few seconds to get this ball in. Looks
they needed
like
it.
They needed it.
Didn't look like they was going to get it in. Still might not.
Tip it to Swan on the inbound. Swan's going to drive, go up with his right hand, and it's good. And one, Caden Swan. He's going to go to the free throw line to make this an and one play.
The height advantage is already getting with Swan and Wyatt as they're just going down there and getting in the post and trying to get points, and Swan did, and he got 2 points right there.
I believe that this game is going to be won in the post. Northview Academy has such a bigger height advantage down there.
Yeah.
They just need to take control of that.
But they got a more taller dude with Mason Schultz checking in.
Yeah,
6'1".
It's going to be Robinson. Has the ball here for the Tigers. Gets stuck in the corner. Preston Hickey steals the ball away. Hickey's going to go coast to coast with this one. 2-on-1, and King steals it away from Hickey. King has it, passes it over to Robinson. Robinson over to Hughes. Hughes doesn't want it, passes it over to Robinson. Robinson's stuck again. Passes it over to Bohannon. Bohannon to King. King's going to look baseline. He's going to dribble out of it, and he's going to try to go baseline again. Kicks it over to Robinson. Robinson stutter steps. Pulls up at the Cougars logo, and Caden Swan comes down with the rebound. Swan to bring the ball up for the Cougars. Swan passes it to Wyatt. Wyatt in the middle. Looking for a cutter. Hands it off to Caden Swan. Swan, they're going to call a charge on him. And it's going to be Pigeon Forge Tiger ball. Schultz, number 5, checks in for the Tigers. Number 20, Valentine, also checks in for the Tigers. It's going to be
Holmes checks in for Swan.
Holmes checks in for Swan. And it's going to be Valentine to inbound the ball here for the Tigers.
The refs are having a little talk.
Discussing what just happened, I guess.
Something's wrong with his jersey.
And it's going to be number, can't see it, 10. It's going to be Lacey entering the game. Valentine had to go out with a jersey issue.
I think it was his undershirt.
It was his undershirt, and it's going to be Lacey passing the ball into King. King brings the ball up for the Tigers. King looks for Rayfield on the cut. Rayfield goes up with it, and it's no good.
He tried to sell the foul a little bit, but they ain't going to call it for him.
Wyatt was too tall. It's going to be Tenahero to go up with that one. Lays it too high off the basket. Randy Holmes gets the rebound, puts it back up.
Good put back by Randy right there.
4 minutes left. It's 6-8. Tigers still leading. It's King. It's come off the screen of passes over to Rayfield.
Wide open Rayfield.
Rayfield shoots, misses. Tippett comes down with the rebound.
They've got players ahead.
Got players ahead. Look up, and that ball goes off Wyatt's hand. It's going to be Pigeon Forge ball.
Tippett with the turnover.
Lacey throw it in to King. King has this ball for the Tigers. He's going to go to work on Tippett. Passes over to Rayfield. Rayfield looks. He's going to come off the screen to Hughes. Rayfield. Pass it to Hughes. Hughes at the top of the key. Ball's going to be poked out by Holmes. Holmes with tight defense on him. Hughes dribbles around him. Goes up. And they're going to say it's an and one. Hughes finishes that play, and he's going to go to the line to shoot one. This is a tough foul.
Yeah.
He dribbled around Holmes, and nobody really stepped in front of him, just kind of shoved him.
It looked like Holmes was going to get a steal right there.
It did. He poked that ball out.
Hughes recovered it. And
Hughes hits his and one play. Scores 11-6, 3:25 left here in this first quarter.
Hickey's going to bring it up.
Pass over to Holmes. To Hickey. Hickey's going to set up some offense here, hands it off to Holmes. Holmes drives, goes up with his right hand, and it's good. Good, strong drive by Randy Holmes.
Good cut to the basket and getting himself open.
That's right, and here comes Rayfield for the Tigers. Rayfield, that ball's going to be poked up. Schultz has it. Lays it up, misses.
Missed.
Hickey's going to get the ball stolen away from him.
They're going to steal it right back, but I think they're going to call it out of bounds.
It's Northview Academy ball. Now Valentine gets everything sorted away and checks in for King.
Valentine's a sharpshooter. You can't let him shoot.
That's right. It's going to be Preston Hickey to bring the ball up here for the Cougars. Hickey on the wing, looking to start some offense here. Drives with the left hand, passes over to Holmes for three. Randy Holmes misses. Mason Schultz fights for the rebound and takes it away from Connor Wyatt. Here comes Rayfield. Preston Hickey on him. Rayfield drives. And he misses, and it's going to be Northview Academy ball.
It's going to be off Rayfield.
It's going to be McCabe McGill checks in for Kobe Tenaharo, and it's going to be tipped to inbound to Hickey. Hickey has the ball, and he's going to bring it down for Northview Academy. Hickey over to Tippett. Tippett down to Wyatt. Wyatt looks to get something going. Down low, passes it out to Holmes. Holmes hands off to Tippett. Tippett fakes, goes up with it, and it's good.
Good mid-range shot right there. He just was wanting to drive it, but they wouldn't let him have it. They let him have the mid-range.
That's right. It's 10-11, 150 left in this first quarter. Valentine has it. Valentine draws the middle, floats it up. It's going to be Tippett with a rebound. Here comes Preston Hickey. Hickey out on the break, lays it up and in.
Nobody's going to beat Hickey on that fast break.
Hickey's just so fast, nobody's going to catch him.
Northview takes their first lead.
First lead of the game for Northview. And here comes the Tigers. Passes over to Lacey. Lacey drives middle, kicks it out to Schultz, to Rayfield. Rayfield's going to drive. McGill on him. McGill is all over him, passes down. 25 lays it up, and that's a miss. Here comes McCabe McGill.
Good tight defense by the Cougars there to turn that ball over.
Good defensive stand off the transition there. And here comes Bryce Tippett, lays it up, and it's off. It's going to be Bowers with the rebound. Here comes Lacey. Lacey's going to lay it up, and they're not going to call foul. McGill gets it. Passes over to Hickey. Hickey's going to drive, go up, and that's a miss. Bowers gets the rebound. Passes over to Lacey. This is a really fast game so far. Lacey has it. Tippett on him. Switches to Holmes. Over to Valentine, over to Rayfield for three. And that's off. And it's going to be Bowers with the over the back.
So you got to call something there.
Yeah, you do. They win a couple of possessions without calling a foul. Where there was fouls.
They just kept running back and forth.
They're going to eventually call a foul there. And it's going to be Robinson to check in for Rayfield. Preston Hickey inbound to McCabe McGill. Hickey inbounds to McGill. 35 seconds left in this first quarter. Northview Academy leads it by 1. Hickey comes off screen from Wyatt, passes over to Holmes in the corner. Holmes looks, comes off Hickey's screen, goes up with his right hand. They're going to call a foul. And Randy Holmes is going to the line to shoot two.
Good hard push right there. He had 2 players on him. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard not to foul a player when you're being defended by 2.
That's right. Randy Holmes goes up strong, gets a foul, and he's at the line to shoot 2 here. Holmes hits his first. Holmes hits his second. Richard Bell's going to check into the game for Randy Holmes. Randy Holmes had a good stand there.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
He missed a lot of games due to injury.
He has, and he played really well there here in this first quarter. There's 20 seconds left here. And it's going to be Valentine over to Robinson. Robinson over to Lacey, over to Valentine. Up to Bowers for 3. Bowers misses. It's going to be Lacey with a rebound. Goes up with it, and he lays it up and in. 6 seconds. Pass up Preston Hickey. Hickey with 3 seconds. He's going to go up with it, and
he
he's going
gets
to draw the foul. Preston Hickey draws a foul on the three-pointer there to end out the first quarter, and he's going to the line to shoot three.
That's how you do it right there.
Pigeon Forge didn't like that. Hickey definitely fouled on that one.
Yeah.
He hits his first.
I don't think the Pigeon Forge coach liked that call.
I don't think anybody from Pigeon Forge liked that call.
No.
Hickey hits his second.
See if he can make it a three-point play.
I'd hope so. Hickey
He
hits
does.
his third. Northview Academy comes back in this first quarter. The score is 17-13. Northview Academy
Heading into the second quarter.
heading into the second quarter. Northview Academy battled right there.
We're finally seeing a good offensive possessions by the Cougars.
Good defense creates better offense.
Yeah, it does.
And that really showed there.
Preston Hickey's been running out. He's been running all over this place. He's had a couple coast-to-coast plays.
Hickey's just been all over the floor here for Northview Academy. And Randy Holmes really impacted the game when he came in there. Hit a couple good shots, hit some free throws. Something we haven't been able to see from him due to injuries. And we're going to see what Pigeon Forge can do here in the second quarter. See if they have an answer for Northview Academy. And it's going to be Alsanti. Checks in for the Tigers. It's going to be Alsanti, Valentine, Robinson, King, and Schultz. For the Tigers, it's going to be McGill. And for Northview Academy, it's going to be McGill, Tippett, Bell, Wyatt, and Hickey. King has it for the Tigers to start out the second quarter. Alsanti drives baseline, pulls up, and he a little bit short.
Good.
Connor Wyatt with the rebound. Wyatt looks for a guard, but he's going to bring it up anyways. Over to Tippett. Tippett on the wing, passes over to McGill. McGill looks for Hickey on the cut. Hickey tries to dish it off. Wyatt's going to go up with it, and it's good. Good move by Connor Wyatt to bring the ball up and over.
Couldn't tell if that was going to bounce out or bounce in.
I didn't know either. King has the ball here for the Tigers. Over to Robinson, over to Valentine. Valentine's going to shoot the three. And it's off. That ball is going to be rebounded by Robinson. Robinson goes back up with it. He's a little bit short, and it's going to be Bell comes down with a rebound. It's going to be Preston Hickey to bring up the ball for the Cougars.
Tippett
for three.
And
it's off.
Wyatt gets his own rebound.
And here's Tippett for three again. He just needed two attempts at it. And the Tigers need a timeout. Northview Academy comes out here in the second quarter. And they're running away.
Tigers had to call a timeout.
It's a 9-point game.
It's 22-13.
It's a 9-point game. McCabe McGill. And we're going to see what the Tigers are going to put together here as Northview Academy just came out of that first quarter, just lights out. Good defense, created better offense, and here comes the Tigers.
King's going to dribble it up.
King passes to Rayfield. Rayfield's going to come off the screen from Hughes. He's going to go up with his right hand, and he lays it up and in. Good screen and dribble past that right there, and it's going to be Hickey to bring up the ball for the Cougars. Hickey passes over to Bell. Bell's going to look down low to Wyatt, and he's not going to get him. Bell dribbles at the top of the key. Bell hands it off to Hickey. Hickey's going to set up some offense here, and he's going to come around. He's going to try to drop baseline. They're going to call a charge on Preston Hickey. Kind of put his shoulder down there.
Yeah, he did. That's a good call by the refs.
Good to step in by Keegan Rayfield and take that charge.
22-15. Pigeon Forge is down 7.
And McGill is going to exit, and it's going to be Kobe Tenaharo to come into the game for the Cougars. Here comes King to bring the ball up for the Tigers. He passes over to Rayfield. Rayfield's going to come off the screen from Hughes. Tenaharo cuts him off. He's going to come off screen to Hughes again. Passes over to Alsanti. Over to King for three. King misses that three, and they let the ball bounce.
Hughes
Huge come down with a
goes up
rebound
with
and
it.
lays
It's
it up
good.
and in.
Pigeon
Northview
Forge now
Academy.
down 5.
Northview Academy not boxing out at the moment. These guys from Pigeon Forge are so athletic. You guys step in front of them at least a little bit.
Yeah, they play every sport.
Hickey shoots that pull up.
Bell's
It's
going
Bell
to
with a
rebound.
rebound.
Tip it with a deep 3.
That's
no
off.
good, but
It's going to be rebounded. Not rebounded. And it's going to be Pigeon Forge Tiger ball. It's going to be Rayfield to inbound the ball to King. King over to Alsanti. Over to Valentine. Valentine drives middle. Dumps it off to Alsanti, and he's going to be fouled by Preston Hickey.
got him in the face.
Yeah. Try to poke that ball out. And Alsanti can jump with Preston Hickey, so he got fouled right there. It's going to be Holmes checking in, and it's going to be Bell to go take a seat on the bench. Valentine inbound this ball for the Tigers. Hughes backs up and lays it up and in off the inbound.
Pigeon Forge only down 3 now.
There's 5:10 left in this half. Northview Academy up by 3, and Bryce Tippett passes over to Holmes. Holmes over to Hickey. Hickey's going to come off, shoot the 3, and that one's off. The ball's going to be rebounded by Tenahara. Over to Wyatt. Wyatt fakes. Tries to go up with his right hand, and he's going to be fouled by Rayfield. McGill.
McGill's coming in for Hickey.
McGill checks in for Hickey. It's going to be Tippett to inbound the ball here for the Cougars. Tippett inbounds to Tenahara. Tenahara over to Randy Holmes. Holmes backs up, passes out to Tenahara for 3.
It's no good.
That one's off. McGill bats the ball out, and they're going to say it's Northview Academy ball. I don't know about that one. Looked like McGill clearly tipped that one out, but I'll take it. Bohannon checks in for Valentine. Tippett will inbound this ball here for the Cougars. Inbounds it to McCabe McGill. And looks like we're going to replay that inbound here. Inbounds to McGill, and Rayfield fouls him.
I think Rayfield's got 3.
That's some early fouls here for Rayfield, and Northview Academy is going to be in the 1-and-1. Not a smart foul there by Rayfield to pick up.
Not. With 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in your second quarter.
Yeah. McCabe McGill is going to the line to shoot that 1-and-1. We're going to see what he can do with it. McGill misses his first. Alsanti gets a rebound. Alsanti has the ball for the Tigers. Corey Bohannon for 3. Bohannon drills that 3, and it's a tie game. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left here in this second quarter, and it's a tie game again. Here comes Bryce Tippett. Tippett over to McGill. McGill down to Wyatt. Wyatt's going to work in the paint, passes it out to Holmes. Over to Tenahara, back to McGill. McGill is going to drive, and they're going to call a charge on McCabe McGill. Rayfield kind of sold that one there.
Yeah.
I don't think he got hit that hard.
No.
But it's going to be Pigeon Forge Tiger ball. And here comes King. With Tenahara on him. King over to Rayfield. Rayfield's going to drive baseline. And they're going to call a foul on Randy Holmes. And Rayfield's going to the line to shoot 2. That's Randy Holmes' second foul. Rayfield going to the line to shoot 2 here for the Tigers.
This should give Pigeon Forge their first lead of the second quarter.
Rayfield rattles in his first. Rayfield hits a second. Holmes inbound the ball here for the Cougars. Tenahara bringing it up. Tenahara going middle for the Cougars, kicks it out to Holmes for three. That one's off. And here comes Corey Bohannon for the Tigers. Pass over to Alsanti. Alsanti lays it up and in. And it's going to be a timeout, Northview Academy. Pigeon Forge fought their way back from down 9, and they're up 4. Here, it's 22-26, 3:22 left here in the second quarter.
Northview's got to cut out that momentum by Pigeon Forge and take back the lead.
They really do. Northview Academy just couldn't find a really good shot here the last 2 minutes. And it results in Pigeon Forge getting the ball and coming back down the floor and scoring.
Got to move the ball around a little bit more, get an open shot and make them.
Got to swing the ball a little bit here.
Get the post moves going with Connor.
Try to get some cuts going. And it's going to be Tippett inbound here for the Cougars. Inbound is over to Holmes. Holmes is going to run with it. And that ball is going to be poked out of bounds. It's going to stay Northview Academy ball. Holmes inbound this ball here for the Cougars. Inbounds it to Wyatt. Wyatt is going to drive, carries over and lays it up and in. Connor Wyatt with a really nice move there and lays it up and in. Here comes King with it for the Tigers. Alsani drives baseline, lays it up and in.
Jumps
He's just so quick off the rip there, Alsani. Tippett throws it down to McGill. McGill lays it up and in. Good pass there by Bryce Tippett. McGill just
looks like a good little hard pass.
Here's McGill, just lays it right up and in. Alsani's going to try to go baseline again. He's going to get cut off, and they're going to call a charge on Alsani. And it's going to be Northview Academy ball.
Swan and Hickey's checking back in. Checking in for McGill and Tippett.
Swan and Hickey check in for McGill and Tippett. And it's going to be Holmes inbound the ball here to Hickey.
Lacey's going to be.
Here comes Preston Hickey for the Cougars. Passes over to Tenahara. King on him. Passes over to Holmes.
They're going to throw it down, but.
Anticipate a cut there, and King gets it for the Tigers. Passes over to Bohannon. Hughes down low. Pass over to Bohannon for three, and that one's good. Bohannon's 2 for 2 here from three-point land, and here comes the Cougars. Try to get some momentum going in their direction. There's 2 minutes left here in this first half. Hickey pulls up at the elbow and looks good. Sinks it. Here comes King. Pass over to Rayfield. Rayfield's going to come off screen from Hughes. Pass over to King. King comes off screen from Bohannon, and they're going to call a moving screen
by Bohannon.
Moving screen on Corey Bohannon. It's going to be Northview Academy ball.
Lacey's going to be checking in for Bohannon.
And it's going to be Jacob Haggard is going to check into this ball game momentarily. And Bryce Tippett has the ball for the Cougars. Tippett comes off the screen and shoots a three, and that one's off. Lacey with the rebound. Lacey to bring this ball up here for the Tigers. He's going to come off the screen from Hughes. Passes out to Alsani. Alsani kicks out to Rayfield for three. And that one's good. Pigeon Forge really heating up here. Closing out this second half. And we're going to see what Northview Academy can do, how they're going to respond. Pass over to Hickey for three. And that one's off. Alsani is going to push this ball here for the Tigers. He gets double teamed in the corner, passes out to Lacey. Lacey to Hughes for three.
Hesitated.
He missed that one. Swan comes down with a rebound. Swan looks for somebody. Alsani on him. Swan passes out, and they're going to call a walk on Caden Swan. And it's going to be Pigeon Forge Tiger ball. Haggard checks in for Tenahara. And it's going to be Lacey to inbound this ball here for the Tigers. Mason Schultz is going to check in for Hughes. Pigeon Forge is really lighting it up here in the second quarter. Hit 3 threes in the last 2 minutes.
45 seconds
45
left in the
seconds.
second quarter.
King has the ball for the Tigers. Backdoor cut, Keegan Rayfield. And they're going to call a charge on Keegan Rayfield. Caden Swan takes that charge, and it's Northview Academy ball.
I don't think they were happy about that.
I don't think they're happy
I
about
think
that
that's
either.
his third or fourth foul.
That says it's his second, but I could have swore he had one before that.
Yeah.
Hickey has the ball for the Cougars, passes out to Haggard for three. And that
It's
one's
no
off.
good.
Wyatt gets a
Rebound by
rebound. Wyatt lays it up, misses. Haggard, King has it. Passes up to Rayfield. Lays it up and he misses. Alsani hangs off the rim, and it's going to be Northview Academy ball. Valentine is going to check in for Rayfield here. Northview Academy down 6 with 20 seconds left here in this first half. We're going to see if we can score right here.
20 seconds, I think you want to drain the clock out. Take the last shot.
Try to get some momentum going here into the second half. This game's really been back and forth. Here comes Preston Hickey for the Cougars. Hickey backs down King, and he stutter steps, and they're going to call it a double dribble.
Took off 6 seconds.
Just took off 6 seconds. It's going to be Tiger ball. Here comes King. Tigers coach telling him to hold for the last shot. Pass it over to Lacey. Lacey over to King. Over to Valentine for three. And that one's off. Schultz gets the rebound, lays it back up and in. And that's the end of your first half. At the end of your first half, your score, Pigeon Forge Tigers 36, Northview Academy Cougars 28.
Pigeon Forge really lit it up in that second quarter.
They really did, and pulled away from Northview Academy. And welcome back here to Northview Academy. We're going to start off our second half here in a moment in approximately 30 seconds.
See if Northview can get their offense rolling and cut Pigeon Forge offense off.
That's right. That's what they need to do. And Northview Academy came out here in the second quarter and got up to a 9-point lead, and Pigeon Forge fought and crawled their way back, and they're up by 8 now.
Pigeon Forge has found that lineup that can counteract ours.
They're scoring, and they're scoring in abundance right now. And we're going to see if Northview Academy can answer back to that.
Northview's going to get the ball to start off the second half.
It's going to be Tenaharo to inbound this ball here for the Cougars. Inbounds it to Caden Swan. Caden Swan goes up and lays
Wide
it.
open,
Oh, and he
man.
missed. Wyatt gets fouled. Wyatt's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Try to get a jump on it there. Caden Swan just missed that layup. Connor Wyatt got the rebound and went back up and got fouled. That's Hughes' second. It's going to be Connor Wyatt to shoot 2. Wyatt hits his first. And Wyatt hits his second. Alsani to inbound the ball for the Tigers. Inbounds at the King. King's going to bring up this ball for the Tigers. Passes it over to Robinson. Robinson has the ball in the corner. Passes over the corner to Alsani. Dumps it down to Hughes. Hughes met at the basket and gets fouled by Caden Swan.
Look straight up.
Straight up. That was kind of late. Hughes kind of sold it. Fell back a little bit, and they're going to call it foul on Caden Swan every single time. That's Caden Swan's third foul, and it's going to be Caleb Hughes to go to the line to shoot 2. Hughes misses his first off the front of the iron. He's going to shoot a second here. 6-point ball game. Hughes misses his second, and the ball's going to be tipped in the corner. Robinson saves it to Bryce Tippett. Tippett has the ball for the Cougars. Dribbles across half court. Head fake, spins, goes up with it. He lays it up, and that one goes out. Tippett almost had that and one play right there, and he's going to the line to shoot 2 instead. Tippett to the line to shoot 2 here. Tippett hits his first. 5-point ball game. Tippett hits his second. Alsani to inbound for the Tigers. Inbounds to King. King will bring this ball up here for the Tigers. He's going to take it top of the key. Passes over to Rayfield. Rayfield down low to Alsanti. Alsanti brings the ball down. Caden Swan contests him. That ball is rebounded by Bryce Tippett. Tippett's going to run here for the Cougars. That ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by King. It's going to stay Northview Academy ball. I'm honestly surprised with the refs' performance tonight. They didn't call that out on Northview.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Tippett in the corner. Tippett's going to come off the screen from Hickey. Throws it at Hickey's feet. Hickey has it. Passes it to Swan up at the elbow. Swan kicks it out to Tenaharo over to Bryce Tippett. Tippett's going to drive and pull up, and that one's a miss. The ball's going to be rebounded by Robinson. Robertson has the ball. Coming down the floor for the Tigers. Gets stopped and passes over to King. King to Robinson. Back to King. King over to Rayfield. Back to King. King over to Robinson in the corner. To Hughes in the middle to King for 3. And King drills that 3-pointer.
That's good ball movement. Got that 3 open.
Good ball movement. Got that 3 wide open. And King, you know he's going to hit that one. Here comes Bryce Tippett for the Cougars. 7-point ball game. 6:12 left in here in this third quarter. Tippett to Swan. Swan tries to throw that ball down to Bryce Tippett on the cut, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. And Bryce Tippett inbounding that ball to nobody. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Tiger ball.
Got to communicate better.
Got to communicate better. Didn't let Play developed there a little bit, just miscommunication, and it's going to be Tiger ball here. Here comes King for the Tigers. King passes over to Robinson in the corner. They're going to do the same action they did just a minute ago. That got them.
They're going to shoot Rayfield. It's no good.
Rayfield missed. Here comes Preston Hickey. Hickey passes out to Tippett. Tippett spins, passes it to Wyatt. Wyatt's going to go up one-on-one, and he's and one. Connor Wyatt's going to the line to shoot one. Strong finish there by Connor Wyatt to go to the line.
Much needed and one right there.
Connor felt that he wasn't going to get that double team right there, and he just went up strong with the ball and scored it. Connor Wyatt to shoot one. Wyatt hits his and one play, and it's going to be Tiger ball here. 4-point ball game. Schultz enters the game. Hughes exits. And it's going to be Robinson to inbound to King. King down to Rayfield. Back to King. Over to Robinson. Back to King. In the middle to Alsanti. Alsanti tries to get that ball to Rayfield, and Swan grabs it.
A little late on that pass.
A little late. Didn't really look. Here comes Tippett. Tippett drives, lays it up and in. And one. Bryce Tippett. 2 good offensive possessions from the Cougars leading to and one plays. And it's going to be Bryce Tippett shoot one here. Holmes enters for Swan. Valentine, Bohannon enter for Alsanti, and Robinson. Bryce Tippett will shoot one right here. It's a 2-point ball game. And he misses that free throw, and it's Bohannon with the rebound. Passes it over to King. King over to Bohannon. Bohannon back to King. At the wing, passes over to Bohannon to Rayfield in the corner. Rayfield is going to get fouled by Bryce Tippett. And it's still going to stay Pigeon Forge ball. That's Bryce Tippett's first foul, and it's going to be Bohannon to inbound the ball here for the Tigers. Passes into Loveday. Valentine, my correction. Same thing. Passes over to King.
Valentine
to Bohannon in the corner. Bohannon's going to get that ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Tiger ball. Bohannon inbounds to Rayfield for 3. Rayfield misses that one. Randy Holmes gets the rebound, passes over to Bryce Tippett. Tippett brings the ball down here for the Cougars. Tippett to Hickey. To Wyatt. Wyatt's going to drive, and they're going to call a charge on Connor Wyatt. And it's going to be Pigeon Forge Tiger ball.
They're calling a lot of charges tonight.
A lot of charges. That's Connor Wyatt's first foul, which is always a good thing. He's got 5. And use all of them. Just not too quick.
Lacey's going to be checking in for Rayfield.
And it's going to be Bohannon to inbound the ball here for the Tigers. King has the ball for the Tigers, bringing the ball up here. King over to Lacey. Back to King. Just passing the ball around up top, passing to the corner to Bohannon. Bohannon swings out to Lacey. Lacey misses that 3. That ball's tipped around. Wyatt comes up with it. Connor Wyatt over to Tenahara to Tippett. Tippett fakes, goes up with that one. They're going to call a block, and it's an and one. Bryce Tippett.
That's 3 back-to-back and ones.
That's a good play by Bryce Tippett, being aggressive and attacking there. And he's going to the line to shoot another and one.
Got a tie ball game. If he makes this, Northview goes up 1.
And that ball is going to be rebounded, and it's going to be Randy Holmes. There was only 1 free throw there, and they nearly have to count the basket. Nobody moved except for Randy Holmes. It was an and one play.
There's nothing else you can call there.
Really nothing. And they're going should count that basket for the Cougars. Nobody knew what was going on except for Randy Holmes.
I don't think they're going to count the basket, but just give him the ball.
They're just going to give Northview Academy the ball here, which is I would have liked to have the 2 right there, the guaranteed 2, but that's okay. We get the ball back. Holmes to inbound. Inbounds to Tippett. Tippett has the ball here. Going to drive middle, spins, waits, shoots that one, and it's good.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. Bryce Tippett hits that mid-range shot, and Northview Academy goes up by 2. Valentine in the corner. Valentine to Bohannon. Bohannon has it on the block, lays it up, and that ball rolls in. I guess you could say shooter's touch. I think somebody was blowing on it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Tippett to bring the ball up here for the Cougars. Tippett gives the ball to Wyatt. Preston Hickey comes out with it. Over to Tenahero. Tenahero for 3, and he's going to be fouled and one.
What a play.
Kobe Tenahero hits that 3, and he's going to the line to shoot 1.
4 back-to-back and ones.
Almost back-to-back and ones 4 times, and Kobe Tenahero drains that 3. The bank's open.
I didn't know the bank was open this late.
I didn't know either. I thought they closed about 3 hours ago. And it's going to be Kobe Tenahero to shoot 1 right here, and hopefully the refs know that he's shooting 1.
I think the Cougars are going to let him know that they're only going to be shooting 1.
Why? I don't understand what they're doing right here. They're saying that he was on the floor and that 3's not going to count.
But
how is that not a shooting foul? He was in the.
But they've counted it on the scoreboard.
Counted on the scoreboard.
So what?
Whoa! I don't know what's going on here. Preston Hickey gets fouled.
I don't even think the refs know what's going on right now.
Kobe Tenahero shot that 3, and his arm got hit, which caused the foul.
Which is a shooting foul.
Which is a shooting foul in every language.
Supposed to be a shooting 1, and he made it, shooting 1, but they're just going to give him the ball back.
They just give Northview Academy the ball back. Preston Hickey gets fouled, and he's going along to shoot 2. Hopefully they let him shoot his free throws.
I mean, if he makes them, I'm not going to be mad because that'll be 2 points instead of 1.
I don't understand. I don't know if they kept that 3-pointer from Tenahero, but I'm just confused. Hickey hits his first. Northview Academy's up by 4. These refs really don't know what they're doing at the moment. Hickey misses his second. Bohannon has it, passes over to King. King has the ball, passes over to Lacey. Tenahero guarding him. King has the ball here for the Tigers. Pass to the middle to Bohannon, over to Lacey for 3.
It's no good. Rebound Hickey.
Hickey gets that rebound. He's going to come down, set up some off.
Hopefully they don't mess up a call again.
Hopefully. Hickey's going to go up with it. It's
and
one. Another one. And it's going to be Northview Academy
now, if they mess this one up, I think it's time for me and you to retire and suit up to be refs.
All right, we're going to go put our stripes on. We're going to break it out, break out the black pants and our Reeboks, and we're going to go down there and call the game. It's going to be Preston Hickey shooting 1. Should be. Don't
count on the
Don't
should
count
be.
on that should be. Preston Hickey shoot 1 here. Hickey hits his free throw. They're going to give it to him. 48-41, 3 minutes left here in this third quarter. King has the ball passed over to Rayfield. Rayfield will dribble through contact, and it's going to be a blocking foul.
I think it's time for me and you to go down there.
I think we need to get a Reeboks. We're going down there.
Is Reebok still open?
I don't think so. I think they close an hour before. Rayfield's going to go to the line to shoot 2 here, and this is kind of ridiculous.
Should be 2.
Should be 2. I don't know. They might give him 3 or 4. Just depends on how they feel. And it's going to be Rayfield. Hits his first. Randy Holmes just stood there and waited for about 10 minutes. He could have ate him some lunch and took a nap there.
Could have cooked him some supper.
Yeah, he was standing there so long. Rayfield shoots his second. And he hits that one.
They're
going to call Northview Academy on a push-off. It's going to stay Pigeon Forge ball. This is actually kind of ridiculous, Solace.
I think this should be sent into somewhere. And
we might have sent this one TSSAA. I don't know about that.
And then go ahead and send our interviews in.
That's right. Richard Bell checks into the game for Randy Holmes. At this point, I don't even know if the refs know what the rules to the game are.
I think they're at the wrong stadium. I think they should be at the elementary school or the
That's right.
primary.
They're going to call a charge on Alsanti. I'll take it. They're making up. They're listening to us. It's going to be Northview Academy.
Parents aren't that happy.
Pigeon Forge's coach is the most not happy about that. And I can hear Coach Swan down below us.
Yeah.
He's verbally not happy, but I'll take that foul.
Very opposite of what I see in class. He's
very
don't
quiet.
Yell a lot and
very quiet. But when it comes to basketball, he's totally different. Tenahara is going to inbound the ball to Hickey.
They're going to give the ball back to the Cougars.
They should. They called the charge. Going to be Preston Hickey has the ball up top here for the Cougars. Pass over to Tippett. King on him. Tippett's going to get double teamed. Alsani and King. That ball's through off the leg of
just
King.
Threw it off his leg.
And it's going to stay Northview Academy ball. Tippett's inbound.
Should be Cougars ball.
Should be Cougars ball. Tippett inbound here. Throws into Wyatt. Wyatt is going to go up with it and one. Another one. Get off of Connor Wyatt. He's going to the line to shoot one.
Should be one.
Should be one. It might be three. We never know. I'll take the three. Housatani's fourth foul, and he's talking to the ref, making sure the ref knows what's going on. Strong play there by Connor Wyatt.
Bowers is probably going to be coming in.
For Alsani. That's what any sane person would do in this situation. We're in the third quarter, 2:32 left.
This looks like John Fulkerson out here.
Yeah,
already
Connor
almost
Wyatt.
fouled out.
Yeah, that's right. Wyatt's going to be sitting at the line to shoot one here. Everybody's back for the Cougars. Wyatt hits his free throw.
I tell you, the Cougars have done a really good job of making their free throws.
They really have. They've did a good job of attacking the basket. They're going to call push on Wyatt. At this point, the refs just need to let him play. They've called a foul on every single possession in the last 3 minutes.
The Super Bowl of basketball.
That's right. It's going to be Bohannon to inbound to King. Over to Rayfield. Over to Valentine. And that one rims out. Connor Wyatt with a rebound. Preston Hickey has this ball. Hickey throws it over to Tippett. Tippett fakes, looks, passes over to Hickey. Hickey's going to set up at the top, drives, goes up with it, and lays it off the board and in. Preston Hickey lays that one up. That one goes in for him, and Pigeon Forge has the ball. King for three deep. That one's off.
It's going to be rebounded by
Rayfield gets a rebound. Rayfield throws it back up. That ball's going to be rebounded by Richard Bell. Passes over to Tippett. Surprised they didn't call a foul there. Passes it to Preston Hickey. They're going to call a back court on Preston Hickey. It's going to be the Tigers' ball. Robinson checks in for Valentine. Preston Hickey tried his best to stop there.
Yeah, he did.
Just so quick.
Tippett picked up his dribble.
Yep.
But it's going to be a timeout by the, I don't know
who called that timeout. It's a timeout. There's 1:26 left here in this third quarter. Northview Academy leads by 10.
These refs just need to calm down a little bit and be more like Trainer Jay, just chilling in his rocking chair back there.
Playing some Subway Surfers, just chilling in the rocking chair.
He's just ready to ice and stretch.
Ice and stretch, son. He hasn't had to do much tonight.
Hasn't had to do much icing and stretching.
Icing and stretching tonight. Northview Academy stayed pretty healthy so far. And it's going to be Tenahara, Tippett, Hickey, Wyatt, and Bell.
Bell was back there just sitting. He didn't know he was still in.
He didn't know he was still in. He couldn't believe they put him back in. And it's going to be Bohan to inbound to King. King passes over to Robinson. Robinson to Bohan in the corner for three.
It's no good. Rebounded. Robinson.
And they're going to call a foul on that, too. Doesn't look like Bell made contact there.
No.
But in the ref's book, if you breathe on them, it's a foul.
I think we need to clear these refs' pockets. I wonder how much money we could find down there.
I don't know. That's why they ain't getting down the court very quick. It's weighing them down. Robinson going to the line to shoot 2 here, and he hits his first. It's a 9-point ball game. 1 minute, 15 seconds left here in this third quarter. Robinson misses his second, gets his own
rebound.
That ball
loses it. Wyatt's going to get it, but they're going to call jump ball.
So jump ball's going to stay here with the Tigers, and they get another possession out of it.
I think the refs are happy. They're not having to
run too much. And it's going to be Rayfield to inbound the ball here for the Tigers. Rayfield gives it to Bowers. Bowers lays it up and in.
Just up and over.
Tip it inbounds to Hickey. Hickey to bring this ball down here for the Cougars. There's 1 minute remaining here in this third quarter. If I was Hickey, I'd just drive and lay it up off the backboard like you have the whole game.
And get fouled.
Pass it over to Tippett. Tippett, head fake, spins, goes up with it, and they're going to call
a
walk. And it's going to be King to bring the ball down here for the Tigers. It's going to be Rayfield to shoot the 3 there, and that's good. Just like that, it's a 4-point ball game.
With how many and ones we've had, it should be a whole lot more of a game, but
Wyatt fights for that ball, and they're going to call a timeout. Timeout, Northview Academy. Wyatt saves that ball. It's a 4-point ball game, 26.5 seconds left here in this third quarter. Northview Academy still leads.
As this third quarter's coming to a close, I'm sitting here just going,
Give me heart problems.
I think I'm going to have to go take some heart medicine after this because the refs are
Me too.
calling so much crazy calls I've never seen that before.
It's a lot to handle, Silas. And we're going to see what Northview Academy can draw up here on offense. Hope we get another and one.
Hope we get another just 3 or 4 more free throws or the ball back again.
I still don't know what they said about Kobe Tenajero's 3. Didn't let that man shoot free throws.
I'm just as confused as you are.
I am too. But it's going to be Bryce Tippett inbound the ball here for the Cougars. Tippett inbounds to Tenajero, who lays it up and in.
That's good.
Good play there off the inbound. It's going to be King to bring the ball down here for the Tigers. Over to Bohannon. Bohannon over to Rayfield for 3.
Contested 3. Oh, he
flopped a little bit there. Nobody touched him. He just fell.
Looks like LeBron out there.
Wyatt, they're going to call blocking foul on Bohannon. Bohannon.
The coach for Pigeon Forge is getting mad, and I can tell he don't like these calls that the refs are calling.
If we had a commercial, I think Bohannon could be in it. Him and Rayfield, as much acting as they do. But we're going to see. I don't know what he just said there.
Could have called a warning, I think.
Maybe. But it's going to be Connor Wyatt. It's going to shoot 2 here for the Cougars. 7.3 seconds left here in this third quarter. Northview Academy leads by 6.
Hughes is going to be checking in this ball game. Looks like for Corey Bohannon.
Wyatt hits his first. Bohannon's going to take a seat. Hughes checks in for the Tigers.
See if they can make this an 8-point game.
Wyatt hits that one. 7.3 seconds left here. King has it. Pass over to Robinson. Robinson drives, floats it up, and that one's no good. At the end of your third quarter, your score, Northview Academy 57, Pigeon Forge Tigers 49.
This third quarter definitely needs to be coming to an end, and I'm glad it has.
I'm glad it has, too.
Let this fourth quarter, new beginnings.
They teed up Pigeon Forge's coach here. And it looks like hopefully he's going to get a second.
They might have called a technical on a player. I don't know.
I think they called the technical on the coach. But as the refs get things sorted out, which they haven't done very well tonight. We're going to see who's going to be shooting free throws for Northview Academy.
New quarter, new beginnings. New year, same refs.
I hope.
See if we can change these refs' minds a little bit and get them back where they know what they're doing.
We're just going to go have to take our test online after this game and get us some stripes. And
Now these refs are talking to fans, I'm guessing. They're talking to the officer. They're going to throw somebody out.
somebody, I don't know who. Lethco's going to shake the man's hand and send him out of here.
I think I'd shake the man's hand too.
Yeah, me too.
Don't know what's going on. I don't think anybody does.
We're going to see what kind of chaos is going to happen here in this fourth quarter. We know
We got many boos going on here.
Bunch of boos.
Mr. James.
It's going to be Connor Wyatt shooting free throws here for the Cougars. He hits his first.
See if he can make it a 10-point game.
And he misses his second. I believe it's going to be Northview Academy ball here. Don't quote me on that.
You know, they could call the technical on the Pigeon Forge coach, but meant it for the Northview Academy coach.
Yeah. It's going to be Kobe Tenahara to inbound the ball here for Tippett. Passes over to Hickey. Hickey over to Tippett. Tippett over to Hickey. Pass over to Tenahara. Tenahara sets up. Pass over to Hickey for three. Oh, that one rims in and out. Wyatt with a rebound. Pass over to Swan. Swan lays it up and in.
Good selfless move right there by Wyatt.
An unselfish move there, and it's going to be Rayfield to pass over to King. Bowers has it. Passes back to King. King over to Rayfield. Rayfield drives baseline. They're going to call a foul on Connor Wyatt. Not a bad call there. Kind of got him with his leg a little bit.
I think that was the first decent call they've had.
Since the third quarter. Since halftime. And it's going to be Keegan Rayfield here to shoot two. There were so many fouls in that third quarter. Northview Academy got in the double bonus. That's crazy. Rayfield's going to shoot his second here. 10-point ball game. Northview Academy leads. 7:22 left here in this fourth quarter. And Rayfield hits his second. Swan inbound.
It's going to make it a 9-point game.
Pigeon Forge is going to dial up some pressure here. Swan passes over to Hickey. Hickey's going to get it across half court. Passes over to Tippett.
Tippett's going to drive mid-range.
Shoot that one. Wyatt gets the rebound. Lays it up and in.
Good.
Connor Wyatt lays it up and in. It's an 11-point ball game. Here comes King for the Tigers. Pass over to Bowers. Back to King. King's going to drive, kick it cross court to Robinson. Robinson drives, lays it up and in. Tippett has it for Northview Academy. Pass over to Hickey. Down the court to Swan that lays it up and in.
Layups everywhere.
Layups everywhere. This is quick. Here comes Keegan Rayfield for the Tigers. Rayfield passes over to King. Back to Rayfield. In the middle to Hughes. Is going to be fouled by Kobe Tenahara. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 1-1.
1-1. Fell down.
Schultz is going to enter this game here for the Tigers. He's going to take out Bowers. Hughes to the line to shoot 1-1. Hughes hits his first. Hughes hits his second. It's going to be Swan inbound here for the Cougars. Swan inbounds to Hickey, back to Swan. Swan over to Hickey. Rayfield on him. Hickey's going to drive baseline. stops, passes to Caden Swan, who passes it off the backboard. Tried to hit Connor Wyatt there. His pass was a little bit too high.
Yeah.
Here comes Keegan Rayfield. Rayfield passes it down to Hughes, who lays it up. Schultz gets the rebound. They're going to call push under the basket. And foul's going to be on Tenahero. Schultz is going to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Shoot 2.
Maybe.
They're in the double bonus.
Maybe. We'll see if the refs let him shoot 2.
And Schultz misses his first. Schultz to shoot his second. That one's no good. Robinson gets a free rebound.
Is that Randy Holmes out there?
I don't
Looks
know.
like his play.
Robinson got that right there and passes down to Caden Swan. Swan kicks it off to Tenahero.
What are they going to
They're
call?
Call a foul against the Tigers. Good pass there from Caden Swan.
Yeah, I didn't know what he's going to do. I didn't know if he's going to throw it up behind his back or pass it.
It looked like he was going to throw it around his head behind his back, but he didn't. They called a foul. It's going to be Caden Swan to shoot 2 here. Pigeon Forge fans are pitching a fit.
Yeah, already one thrown out.
Already one thrown out, and Swan misses his first free throw. Holmes checks in for Tenahero. Caden Swan to shoot his second. 5:50 left here in this fourth quarter. Northview Academy leads by 7. And that one's a miss. It's going to be Hughes with the rebound. And that ball's going to be stolen away by Randy Holmes. Passes it, and is going to get fouled by Caleb Hughes, and he gets teed up. Caleb Hughes gets called for the technical.
Wonder what he did.
I wonder what he did or what he said, and it's going to be 2 sets of free throws here for the Cougars. I kind of like games like this.
Yeah, I do too. It's
a little bit of chaos.
It's mind-blowing, weird, and
It's
just
just
wonder
weird.
what's going on all the time.
Don't know what's going to happen next. Hickey misses that free throw.
Harker Road's not happy.
He's sitting where I would be, on the bench. Hickey misses that second one.
We wouldn't be sitting on the bench. We'd be in the game but reffing with our Reeboks on.
That's right. And there's going to be another set of free throws here. Connor Wyatt on the technical free throws.
The fans don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, what happened was Hickey got fouled up top. He shot his free throws first off the foul. And Connor Wyatt shooting the technical free throws right here, and we've missed 3 of them.
I think they just need to throw them out.
And it's going to be Connor Wyatt finally hits a free throw for the Cougars.
And the Cougars getting the ball back.
And
Tippett's
believe it or
gonna
not,
throw it in.
The Tigers really came away scot-free there. Only 1 point to show for Northview Academy.
After a foul and a technical.
Passes over to Bryce Tippett. Tippett looks, passes out to Wyatt. Wyatt steps, gets called with a walk. Coach Williams wanted him to shoot that one there. Chad was sitting over there with his hand up, and he's like, shoot the ball. Valentine's going to enter for the Tigers. He's going to take Mason Schultz out. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left here. It's an 8-point ball game. Northview Academy still leads. King has the ball here for the Tigers. Pass over to Rayfield. Rayfield's going to spin. Passes back over to King. King's going to dribble and gets called with a charge. Caden Swan takes another charge. It's going to be Northview Academy ball.
Number 1, Bryson King, his first.
It's his first foul, though. Bryce Tippett's going to inbound the ball here for the Cougars. They're going to call a 5-second call, and that's the fastest 5 seconds I've ever seen in my whole life.
I don't know how he's counting.
I think the ref took his toes out for that one.
Yeah.
Couldn't count the 5 on his hands.
I think he counted $5 in his pocket.
Yeah, probably. And Rayfield's going to inbound the ball here, and they're going to call another 5 seconds. You never see that. A 5-second call back to back. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen that either.
And
if I was Tippett, I'd be throwing it in within at
I'd be
least
throwing
half a
it in
second
right
to
when he
1
handed
second.
it to me. Just
They're
throw
going
the
to
ball.
launch it to Tippett and not.
Oh
my!
And it's going to be Randy Holmes lays it up and in.
What a
Northview Academy.
Crazy play.
He spins, kicks it out to King. King has the ball. They're counting 5 seconds. I'm surprised they ain't called it yet. Passes over to Robinson in the corner. Robinson swings cross court to Rayfield, who misses the three, and Hickey comes down with the rebound. He's going to get fouled. Preston Hickey's going to the line to shoot 2. Technical.
Another
technical on Bryson King. I don't even know what he said. I don't know what he did, but they called a technical on it.
I can see Tippett down there smiling.
Tippett's just been smirking this whole game.
I already know Tippett's caused a couple of these technicals.
Again, Hickey's going to go to the line to shoot 2 from the foul, and it's probably going to be Connor Wyatt going to the line to shoot 2 for the technical. This is just crazy. I don't know what's happening at this point.
I can't wait to watch the final minute or 2 minutes.
It's going to get crazy. And Hickey hits his 2 technical free throws.
He's going to shoot 2 more.
And he's going to step in and shoot 2 free throws.
Already in the double bonus again. They've been in the double bonus.
They've been in a double bonus for a while.
Makes it. Now they're going to make them pay for these free throws.
Yeah.
Up 13.
Just imagine if they would have hit the 3 that they would have had before.
That would have been 14 points if he makes this one.
And he makes that one too.
If I was these refs, I would be worried about walking out of this arena tonight. I'd be staying back.
I'm sure they're going to have the cops around them.
I would stay back for a little bit, eat me some late night goodies, some popcorn, maybe watch a movie.
Some
then
Skittles or something. Try to buy some time. Wait till everybody else leaves. This is crazy.
You know, maybe one day we can get an interview with a ref.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
I don't think they'd want to do one tonight.
I don't think old Mr. Puckett would let us. It'd be nice, though. We could have a segment called Inside the Mind of a Ref. Well, I wouldn't want to go inside the mind of these guys.
Oh, no, I wouldn't either.
I don't know about all that.
Just wonder what they're thinking about.
What's the refs thinking about? I don't know about it.
That'd be a good little segment.
Good little segment. Northview Academy is going to have the ball here coming out of this timeout. Tippett's going to inbound the ball for the Cougars. Tippett inbound this ball to Hickey. Surprised they didn't call 5 second there. Swan gives it down, passes it back. That ball's going to be out of bounds on Caden Swan, and I'm surprised they did not call a technical on something.
And Sutani has four fouls.
He has 4 fouls and he's back in this game. If he gets the ball, I'm going to stand there for a while.
One more foul and he's done. Go ahead and take off the jersey and call it a knot. And
Connor Wyatt still gets that block right there.
They're going to call a foul.
Under the basket. Alsani's going to the line to shoot 2. Fouls against Halmas. It's his 5th foul. Asatani's got 4. He's on the line.
Pinajero's going to check in for Randy Holmes.
All in all, I think it's been a good game from the Cougars tonight.
Mm-hmm. They've definitely
hit more shots.
71 points is always good.
Always a good
with
night.
Still 40 minutes and 30 seconds left.
4 minutes.
4 minutes and 32 seconds left.
I'd hope there's not 40 minutes left here with this ref and crew. Alsani's not going to hit his first, and he's going to shoot his second here. And that one's in. Caden Swan inbounds the ball here for the Cougars. Passes in the press. They're going to inbound
it quick because they know that 5 seconds is coming up.
That's right. Surprised they didn't call a foul there on Alsani. Hickey's going to lay that one up.
The Euro, it's no good. Rebounded by
should be a foul on Rayfield.
No foul.
They should have been a foul on Rayfield. He pulled Connor Wyatt down, but they're not going to call it.
I think the refs are just trying to please the parents of Pigeon Forward so nothing happens tonight.
That's right. Try to save them from leaving. Valentine has the ball here for the Tigers. Passes over to Robinson. Robinson hands off to Lacey. Over to Rayfield for 3. Rayfield follows.
No good. Sutani
Gets
after
his own rebound.
Valentine out. Sutani for three in the corner. It's
That
no
one's
good.
off. It's going to be rebound Kobe
Tanahero.
Tanahero over to Caden Swan. Swan gives us the ball to Tippett. 13-point ball game. Tippett has it. Passes out to Tanahero. Tanahero over to Hickey.
They got a wide open Wyatt down there, but
Wyatt's going to go up, and
It's
it's
good.
good. Goes up strong on Alsanti and lays it up and in.
Valentine dribbling it up over to
Rayfield.
Rayfield. Back to Valentine. To Sutani. Sutani to Ray, but it's stolen by Swan.
He tried to do a little bit of no-look pass. Caden Swan read that one like a book. Pass over to Tippett. They're going to call this 5 seconds here. Surprised they hadn't called it already, and they called 5 seconds again. Hey, it's going to be Pigeon Forge Tiger ball here. I haven't seen this many 5-second calls.
Did they really just call a 5-second
They
call
did.
right there?
They
Wow. I couldn't tell from over here, but Swan
Wyatt
just
swats that one out of bounds.
swats it to the cheerleaders.
And it's going to be Valentine inbound the ball here for the Tigers.
Oh,
They're
my.
going to call a foul on Caden Swan, and I don't know what they called there. Caden Swan stood there for 5 minutes, and they're going to call a foul on him. Sutani's going to the line to shoot, too.
Could have ate him a whole bag of Skittles.
Caden Swan stood there with his feet playing, hands up in the air for about 5 minutes, and they called the foul on him.
And he's not going to make the first one.
I'd foul Al-Sasani every single time.
Yeah. Play hack-a-shack. Like they do to old Shaq.
Just want to reiterate here, whoever loses this game is not going to play another game. Northview Academy is guaranteed another 2 games if they win this one. If they win against GP, they go to the championship, and if they lose, they're going to play for the 3rd place game. It's going to be a foul on Rayfield.
The refs are going to have to talk this one out, make sure it wasn't a 5-second.
They're going to call a foul, Northview Academy. I don't know what's going on, for being honest.
I don't either. I think we need to get the official rule book and just look at what fouls they're calling so I know what they're calling.
Preston Hickey had the ball, dribbling the ball up the court, and they called a foul on him.
I don't think you can do that besides push-offs or something like that. But
I don't know what they could have called there.
probably called a shooting foul.
Probably, and letting them shoot the ball. It's going to be Rayfield. He hits his first, and he's going to shoot his second here. Rayfield hits the second. Wyatt inbound the ball. Wyatt inbounds to Hickey. Hickey's going to bring this ball up, passes it down to Bell. Bell is going to lay it up and misses that one. And they're going to call a foul on Bell. It's going to be Valentine shooting free throws.
Both teams are in the double bonus.
They are trying any way to get Pigeon Forge back in this game. Valentine's on the foul line shooting 2 here for Pigeon Forge. It just seems to me that they're trying to get them back in this ball game. It's a 12-point game, 2 minutes, 56 seconds left. It's really anybody's ball game. But Valentine hits his first. Valentine hits his second. Somebody's got to inbound it for Northview. Tanahero has it, inbounds to Tippett. Tippett throws it to Hickey. Hickey's going to bring the ball up. Gets fouled, and Preston Hickey's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. This is probably, folks, going to be the longest 2 minutes and 50 seconds in basketball.
You already know they're already starting to foul.
Both teams are in the double bonus. There's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. This is going to come down to the wire. 10-point ball game. It's 11-point ball game. Now Preston Hickey hits his first free throw.
10 team fouls on each team all right now.
It's crazy. Hickey hits his second. It's going to be Robinson to inbound the ball. Loveday has it coming up the court. Goes middle, lays it up, and that's no good. Bells gets the rebound. Bell looking for somebody to pass it to, and they're going to call a timeout. Northview Academy gets a timeout right there. And with 2:38 left here in this fourth quarter, Northview Academy leads 75-63.
You know, I think the third quarter carried into the fourth quarter.
You don't say. It kind of did. But this has just been a very, how should I say it, eventful game.
Yeah.
It really has.
Eventful. Pigeon Forge is going to try to get back in this game down 12 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in this game.
In all honesty, Pigeon Forge they can get back in this game here in a minute, even less than that.
They very well can. With as many 5 seconds as they're calling, I think they could call one right here if they wanted to.
Wyatt to inbound the ball here for the Cougars. Surprised they ain't got 5 seconds left. Inbounds it to Hickey. Hickey has this ball, dribbles around, throws it over to Tenahara. Over to Hickey. They're going to try to waste some time here. Hickey has it in the middle, passes it over to Tippett in the corner for 3, and it's good. Good shot there by Bryce Tippett. Northview Academy goes up by 15.
Instant replay.
Robinson has it up top, passes it over to Valentine. Shoots a 3. Alsani gets the rebound, goes up with it, and lays it up and in. 2 minutes left in this game. Somebody's got to inbound this ball here for Northview Academy. Ball's going to be passed into Tippett, back to Wyatt. Wyatt passes it to Tenahara. That ball's going to be stolen by Rayfield, who shoots a 2, misses that one. Alsani gets the rebound. Passes it down. They're going to call a foul before the pass, and it's going to be Alsani going to the line to shoot.
I don't know why he wouldn't just take it into the basket, but shoot a long 2.
And another note, that's Connor Wyatt's 4th foul. If I'm not mistaken, at the end of almost the end of the third quarter, Wyatt had 1.
I wonder how many calls those for 5 seconds.
I don't think those count against him, but
you know, with these refs, I think they would.
probably.
I think they're going to count them against him.
Swan enters the game for Bell. Alsatani's going to shoot his 2nd. And he misses his 2nd. Caden Swan gets the rebound. Swan over to Hickey. Hickey passes up to Wyatt. That ball's going to be too far, and the ref gets it. That ball is going to be off of Connor Wyatt, and it's going to go to the Tigers. Valentine has the ball here for the Tigers. 1 minute and 25 seconds remain here in this game. Robinson has it. Dribbles, passes over to Alsani. Alsani's probably going to look baseline here, and that ball's going to be going to be stolen away by Preston Hickey.
Final minute, 10 seconds left.
They're going to call a 3-second call on Connor Wyatt, and that gives the ball back to the Tigers.
Golly.
This is outrageous. Valentine's going to push the ball up here, passes over to number 10, and he steps out of bounds. It's going to be Northview Academy ball. Wow is all I can say. Wow. Passes to Preston Hickey. Hickey has the ball, going to try to run some time off this clock. It's under a minute left here in this game. Tippett has it, passed over to Swan. Swan's going to hold the ball here. And he's going to pass it down to Tenahara, who lays it up and in. Tenahara lays that one up and in. Valentine has the ball and gets poked out of bounds by Preston Hickey. 41.9 seconds remain here in this fourth quarter. Northview Academy leads 80-66.
Longest 2 minutes and 50 seconds of my life.
That's right.
Still down to 41 seconds.
And all I can say is wow still.
Robbins is coming in. It's his 18th birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ty Robbins. Our very own.
Big 18.
And they're going to sub everybody out for both teams.
good sportsmanship here, 41.9 seconds left. Passes over to number 11. That ball is going to be, Whaley has it, passes it down. That ball is going to be stolen away by Hammond. They're going to call a walk. 31.5 seconds left. And just let this clock run. And it's going to be stolen by Hammond again. Bryson lays it up and in.
Bryson Cross.
Pass over to Whaley. Whaley for three. That one's off. Ball's going to be rebounded by Corbin Presnell. And they're going to dribble the clock out. And a hard-fought victory from Northview Academy Cougars at the end of this game. Your score, Northview Academy 82, the Pigeon Forge Tigers 66. Northview Academy
is going to be moving on in this tournament.
Northview Academy moves on. They're going to play GP. And the Pigeon Forge Tigers, that's the end of their season. And it's a good, hard-fought game from the Tigers, but they just came up a little bit short.
Eventful game.
Eventful game. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow as the Northview Academy Lady Cougars take on the Union County Patriots at what time? 6:30, I believe. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching.